Eternal Youth by Dr. Harry Gaze. Under present conditions of life, just when a man should be ready because of his experience and developed judgment to live the most efficient and enjoyable life, he finds his mental and physical powers declining. In the past, we have regarded this situation as inevitable and submitted to it with as much grace as possible. It is my purpose to endeavour to logically demonstrate that this decay of mind and body is not the inevitable result of advancing years. Old age and death are due to causes which may be averted. Man has within him the mental and physical equipment for eternal youth. The fact of a universal law of change is usually considered sufficient to refute the possibility of perpetual rejuvenation of the body. As a matter of fact, man is constantly surviving the changes of his body. Man does not become old merely because of change, but mainly because he fails to change enough. In the same way, man does not grow old. He manifests age by failure to grow. The secret of eternal youth is conscious cooperation with the law of change and growth. We are constantly building new bodies, and the flesh of a man of 70 is as new as the flesh of a child. A realization of the intimate relation of mind and body should lead us to realize the newness of the body. It is contrary to the laws of good suggestion to think of one's body as old and that it is constantly growing older. Realize that it is being built over and over again through molecular renewal. One great secret of enduring youth is that we must avoid maturity or prime of life. If the mind is filled with a sufficiently strong purpose to unfold new power of mentality and body, the vitality for this development will be engendered. The law of change really demonstrates that man is a self-born being. The body that one possesses today is one that has come into form during the last few months of his life, cell by cell, molecule by molecule, and atom by atom. The new psychology demonstrates that persistent suggestions dominate the subconscious mind that has charge of the so-called involuntary activities of the body. The conventional mental attitude of the race is directly opposed to the perpetual preservation of youth. We constantly suggest approaching age and live in the anticipation of senility and death. Anticipation of death is psychological suicide. The mental attitude which must be adopted in order to attain eternal youth is one in which there is a recognition of the constant renewal of the body, a determination to avoid being grown up by persistent efforts at mental and physical development, a constant looking forward to life more abundant with the conviction that one's best days are yet to come, and an unflagging optimism to the exclusion of worry, fear, and violent emotions. Man's body is not merely a machine. The machine has no intelligent principle of repair within itself. No art can replace the worn-out atoms of the most perfect mechanism as they are replaced in the human body. Of the machine, it may be said that the most perfect use of it wears it out, while non-use preserves it. On the other hand, proper use of the body preserves it, while non-use destroys it. The problem is to be able to reach the mind with sufficient mental force to replace negative tendencies and habits with positive, constructive thoughts and suggestions.